What did you consume this morning? Not food, information. Did you start your day with news or social media? Most people do, letting the world set their mood before they even get out of bed. The news cycle thrives on fear and negativity, flooding your mind with problems before you've had a chance to think for yourself. This isn't harmless background noise. It becomes the lens through which you see your day. If you start with negativity, you're primed to see obstacles, not opportunities. Your mind is like a high-performance engine. You wouldn't put junk fuel in a Ferrari, so why do it to your brain? The solution isn't to ignore reality, but to be intentional about what you let in. Protect your mental state fiercely. Your day is a blank slate. Don't let someone else paint it dark. The first hour sets the tone. What if you focused on your own plan before letting in the world's noise? Build a strong internal foundation so you can face challenges without being consumed by them. Guarding your mental gates is an active, daily practice. It takes discipline to choose what you allow in. Your performance and peace depend on it. Don't give that power away for free. We're told to stay positive, but forced positivity rarely works. It feels fake, like painting over cracks without fixing the wall. Positive thinking asks for a leap your mind may not be ready for. Negativity, on the other hand, feels real. It matches our fears and past experiences. This is the negativity bias. Our brains are wired to focus on threats more than rewards. Negative thoughts stick and shape our reality. Tell yourself you'll fail, and your brain starts looking for proof. The negative thought becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, not by magic, but by focus and behavior. Positive affirmations often spark internal arguments, but negative statements go unchallenged. That's why managing negativity is more important than chasing positivity. The damage from one negative thought outweighs the benefit of one positive one. The real work is managing the downside. Understand negativity's power, and take control. Imagine losing your job and being told, just be positive. It feels dismissive, even harmful. This is toxic positivity, suppressing real emotions for fake optimism. It doesn't help, it just adds guilt for not feeling happy. True resilience isn't pretending problems don't exist, it's acknowledging reality and taking the next step. When adversity hits, your emotional response is natural and necessary. Slapping on a positive vibes only sticker prevents real processing and clear decisions. Positivity slogans don't offer a strategy, just empty cheerleading. What you need is a neutral, clear-headed approach. Focus on what you can do, not how you feel. Action is the antidote to despair. Neutrality accepts reality and asks, now, what's my next move? It's about honest assessment and focusing energy on controllable behaviors. You don't have to feel great to do great things. That's a strategy that works. Thoughts have power, but spoken words have even more. Thinking a negative thought is fleeting, saying it out loud gives it weight. Neuroscience shows that speaking negative words activates the brain's fear center and releases stress hormones. Just one negative word can make it harder to think clearly and solve problems. When you say, I can't do this, you're programming your brain for failure. The saying is believing effect means we start to believe what we repeat out loud, even if we didn't at first. Repeated negative statements reinforce helplessness. That's why language hygiene is critical. Be disciplined with your words, especially about yourself. It's not about lying or fake positivity, it's about refusing to give power to negativity. Instead of this is a disaster, say this is a challenge. Your words shape your reality. Speak with intention. What you say matters a lot. Sports offer powerful examples of how spoken negativity shapes outcomes. Pete Maravich once said he didn't want to play 10 years in the NBA and die of a heart attack at 40. He did both. His words reflected deep fears and may have reinforced a limiting narrative. Bill Buckner, before his infamous World Series error, often spoke of his fear of a ball rolling through his legs. In the biggest moment, that's exactly what happened. By verbalizing worst-case scenarios, they mentally rehearsed failure. Under pressure, the brain defaults to its most rehearsed script. These aren't stories of magic. They're about the psychology of performance. What we say, fear, and focus on directly influences our actions, especially when the stakes are highest. Your words can script your future. Negativity dominates politics, news, and advertising for a reason. It grabs attention and sticks. The real act of rebellion isn't forced positivity, but refusing to be negative. Neutrality is strength. You don't have to find a silver lining, just acknowledge reality and keep moving. You can't control the world, but you can control whether you verbalize negativity. Each time you choose not to speak a negative thought, you weaken its power. The goal isn't to deny problems, but to face them with a solution-oriented mindset. Complaining drains energy you could use to fix things. Refusing negativity isn't apathy, it's strategic resource management. Your words create your world. Build it on neutral, objective reality, not on negativity. Choose your language with care, that's real power. Speak to build, not to break. Success isn't about how you feel, it's about what you do. Motivation is nice, but action is what creates results. You can feel doubtful and still make progress if you act. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, rebuilt his life after injury not with positivity but with small, consistent actions. He didn't wait to feel like a champion, he acted like one, and confidence followed. Language is a behavioral tool. Speaking neutrally is a choice that shapes your actions. Say, I'm doing this workout, not, this will be brutal. Your words set the stage for your performance. Stop waiting for motivation. Let your actions lead. Your future is built on behaviors, not feelings. Be disciplined with your words. Don't give power to negativity. Focus on what you can control, your words and your actions. That's what it takes.